Two brothers, James and Brian, separated by a tragic fire incident that tore their family apart. James, the elder brother, believed that Brian had perished in the flames that engulfed their childhood home. Little did he know that Brian had survived, but was left to fend for himself in the harsh world without the love and support of his family. As the years passed, James was adopted by a wealthy businessman who provided him with the best education money could buy. James excelled in his studies and eventually graduated as a doctor, using his skills to help those in need. Meanwhile, Brian struggled to make ends meet, working odd jobs to survive without the luxury of a formal education. One fateful day, Brian became the victim of a hit-and-run accident, leaving him unconscious and in desperate need of medical attention. A kind-hearted stranger brought him to the hospital, but without the means to pay for his treatment, Brian was turned away by the hospital management. It seemed like all hope was lost for the young man who had already faced so much hardship in his life. But then, a miracle happened. James, who had dedicated his life to helping others, came across Brian's case and immediately offered to cover all the expenses for his surgery. Not only that, but he also waived his doctor's fee, determined to save the life of the unknown patient who lay fighting for his life in the hospital. As the surgical procedure began, James noticed a familiar birthmark on the patient's abdomen. It was then that he realized the truth. The man lying on the operating table was none other than his long-lost brother, Brian. Tears welled up in their eyes as they embraced each other, finally reunited after years of separation and longing for the love of a brother. The bond between James and Brian was unbreakable, forged through the trials and tribulations they had faced in their lives. Despite the differences in their upbringing and circumstances, they were united by blood and a deep-rooted love that transcended time and distance. And so, the two brothers, once torn apart by tragedy, were brought back together by fate and the unwavering bond of family. As they held each other close, they knew that no matter what challenges lay ahead, they would face them together as brothers reunited at last.